Let's see what she did to get herself down to 0. Short arm and a headbutt. Yeah, there's no reason to not pin here. Anytime there's 0 health, it's 100% guarantee. Let's look at our record. Getting close to that plus 1500 there, huh? Which looks pretty cool. Another error page. Let's just refresh it. That'll take us to our next match. Power Bomb is a move we haven't used in a long time, though it was likely to be blocked there. Let's try, you know what? We haven't used a Bulldog in a while. I'm switching it. We haven't used a Bulldog yet. I'm going to go for a DDT because it's our third move. On the third move, I'm apt to use bigger moves, second and third, than I am on a fourth. Because once you get to the fourth, you're more likely to fail those moves. And as I get closer to winning the match, you'll notice I get closer to using the smaller moves. Double axe handle, backhand chop, elbow drops towards the end. A lot of people want to go in for the kill towards the end. That shifts the momentum. Next thing you know, you're the one losing the match. So that's one of the most important things to learn from this. I do not recall when we used the power bomb last. I think it was recent, though, and that's probably why it failed. We'll use a drop kick here. Most people familiar with me and wrestling me are probably not going to try a frog splash or a brainbuster, so I have to think of different strategies, things I want to block on him. If he does go for the dropkick here and I blocked it, I won't block it again next time, likely. Sometimes I will block a move twice in a row, for the simple reason that it is uncommon for people to block 2 moves in a row. This is one of the best players in the game. Always a challenge. Just so you know. But people are not used to you blocking 2 moves in a row. They figure, a lot of times, say you block a brainbuster, the guy's not going to use a brainbuster again because you've scared him off it, right? But some of the more experienced players, they know this. They know that you don't want to block the same move twice, so they'll go for that same move that you just blocked and hit it. And because you didn't block it. So a lot of times I'll double block, I'll triple block on somebody. And we'll start this guy with a chicken wing. This is a very tough opponent. I think his defense is trained pretty high, so I'll go ahead and, you know what, let's switch that to a frog splash. And it's important again to note that you wanna block the mid-range move there because of the 64 momentum. So I mean, this is a basic gist of how to play wrestler and how to win at wrestler. You'll notice that I'm winning more matches than I'm losing, but I'm not winning them all. And that's because, just watch the moves, that's because I'm using this strategy. It's time to break the moves down at that point. A lot of people would have went for a pile driver or a DDT there. Hey, let's finish the match. Impatience is what beats you in this game. You beat yourself a lot more. Very smart block there. He knows I like little moves. And I know that he'll probably try a brainbuster. Impatience is what ruins you in the game. You want to win your match right now. You don't want to think about winning a match later. But sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to win the match later. And, you know, that's important. That's important to know. Let's try and start off with something big here. Corkscrew. Let's just see if it works. Okay, it does. Now we have so much momentum that we do not want to run the risk of giving it back to him too much. Now we don't want to give it back at all. The momentum is so important. It's more important than his health. Don't worry about his health. Take off as much as you can, yes. Now, do I go for a finish? No, because I've already hit 4 moves. My likelihood of failure is increasing. Look at his momentum. What's the likelihood he's going to come back and win this match? It's very slim, because I control the momentum. I'll block a brainbuster because that's a good cutoff move. So if he has a momentum builder, he'll use his momentum builder here. That would get him up to brainbuster level. But when he tries for the brainbuster, he'll find himself blocked. So there you have it. That's the basics of wrestler. I'm going to take you back to the main page. So what I want you to do is I want you to learn your opponent's moves and learn how to block those moves. I want you to keep momentum on your side. I want you to constantly mix your moves. Never fall in love with any one particular move because that will lose you games. People will learn to block you very easily. And I want you to scout your opponents. I want you to learn what they like, what they use often, and use it against them. if they're not following this strategy, they'll keep using their same moves. So again, it's important to note that. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It's about a little over 25 minutes long, just a little longer than I wanted to go with it, but enjoy it, and